Hey all you viewers to play later, how we doing today? Okay, it is time to take a look at a box set that almost made me rage quit the Horus Heresy. Seriously, it really truly did. Today we're going to take a look at the Legion Astartes Mark 6, aka the Beakie Boys, Tactical Squad. There's the back of the box for those of you who want to see it. And let's get the price point out of the way. Alright, let's get all that stuff right out of the way right off the top of my head. So, as of filming this video on Tuesday, September 27th, 2022, it is currently $68 on Amazon, and it is Prime same-day eligible. Don't worry, I'll leave all that fun links right down below. Now, why did it make me almost rage quit? Let's get that out of the way. Really, really simple. The price point is cool. I agree with the price point because for $40K, I think you're paying almost between $50 and $60 for 10 miniatures. Alright? 20. Great size force. It's going to be a lot of points on the tabletop. It's supposed to for a tactical squad. You can make it into 2 10-mans if you want. They do give you enough parts to make it into 2 10. Alright? It's multi-part like you wouldn't even believe. But if you follow the instructions, it should go together easy peasy. Okay? You do have the Legionary with the Nuncio Vox, with the Vexilla, and, the Augury Scanner. And you do have, Tactical Sergeant, which you can equip in different ways. And your boys also in there in different ways. And yes, I know this is not going to come as a surprise to anybody. Did I leave it on the table? Yeah, I guess it did. The transfer sheets are yet again Imperial Fists and the Sons of Horus. I get it. Horus is the big bad guy. Dorn did his frickin' job. He held Terra. People play other legions. Let's get stuff for other legions. Please. Enough of that. Okay. Everything comes with sprues, and you get a lot, and I mean a lot, of extra heads. One of the things I thought was great is essentially each little area is a trooper. Okay, so if you're picking right from the same area, all the pieces are going to fit together really, really well, in theory. Hopefully you can see that right there. All the little arm pieces have a little dent in them, or a little indent, which is supposed to line up beautifully with the shoulders. That way it kind of locks in place and your weapons are good to go. Because, yeah, they are multi-piece miniatures. One of the shoulder pauldrons is 2 pieces, and that just made me go, oh, come on. Especially seeing how I'm having to work with Gorilla Glue super glue and not the gel that I prefer. That glue seems to run everywhere, no matter how little I use, I get it everywhere. Those spare pieces are basically for the sergeant arms, because he's in weird positions. You get 2 full extra parts, with the bolt pistol stuff, with the backpack stuff, for, your banners, your tech scan, just everything. You get 2 of them, alright? Essentially, I was going to go with half a squad with bayonets and half a squad with the chain blade attachments. But I ended up doing all the chain blades for some reason, except for one guy. So I have that one loner, somebody doing his own thing. I wanted every one of my Marines to have something different on them. Whether everybody got the bolt pistol side piece, all right? Some got different grenade pouches, some got different just pouches. I really wanted them to look a little different. I'll show you the miniatures here in a moment, all right? But still, everything comes numbered, everything comes there. You get, like I said, a freaking lot of extra pieces. I mean, just like right there, there's a sergeant headpiece. So, with his little brush top, you can attach it on there, or do what I did and take one, chop off the spike, and now he's just a more technologically advanced beakie. But there are, wrong way. There's the chain blade attachments. They fit wonderful right into the bolter. Okay. So, here's the sergeant. I went with the plasma pistol and the power sword. On each of these guys, you've got front, back of the body. On some of them, you have two parts of the legs you have to attach. You have two arms, you have the power plant, you've got the head. In some pieces, you have the brush guard. That right there, the spiky pauldron, is 2 pieces. So you've got 20 with an average of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 14 pieces. That gets tedious after a while. It really does. So, because he's the sergeant, he got the extra grenades, he got the extra pouches, he got the extra everything that I could jam in there. He's somebody that's supposed to be standing out in your unit, and I wanted him to be looked at part, like, I'm the boss, I'm the guy, you need to listen to me. There are only like there's actually like 3, I think, poses. Some of them I really liked because it was kind of simple. Okay, like the guy's moving with the weapons down, but as you can kind of see right in there, I couldn't get it to fit perfectly. Pretty close when you take a look at it, but not perfect. Simply because maybe something shifted, maybe something moved. Because seriously, and you can see the chain guard, the chain blade rubber attachment, it just slaps right in there, no problem. Alright? Where are you? That pose was actually one of my favorites to do. It was really simple. You just had to make sure one leg wasn't all frog-legged out, cockeyed. The weapon down, it seemed to snap in, no problem. I really didn't have a lot of issue trying to get those poses down, which I thought was really, really cool. I like the look of it. He's advancing forward. He's got the weapon at half guard. He's ready to go, All right, so I show you. There's one that has the bare head, which I thought was cool. I wanted to make a little bit more of a dynamic pose with him, like he's leaning in to get a better fire. Even though they are Marines and they, the genetically advanced warriors. Yeah. But he just had pouches. He had bolt pistol. Okay. So, the box weenie. No big deal. The pose looks good. The pose looks cool. I did like the extra little bit of camo on the helmet, which I thought was neat. And yeah, he is my only guy in that whole squad of 20 that has a bayonet. I really wasn't in the mood to try to snap it off and put the chain guard on there. I was like, okay, he can just be a little different. It ain't no big deal. But the part that kills me is on the backpack. All right, here's a good example. That's another one of the backpacks. See that little nub on there? That was for the little raised part to basically slot that little tech piece in. So if you didn't get it set right away on the exact same thing, you got to play a balancing act and let your super glue melt and bond. For some reason, I had a bear of a time with that, and I about glued my fingers to the miniature, and this is the one that almost made me rage quit. Real simple, that backpack was a pain in the you-know-what to get in place. Most of these miniatures, my biggest problem was the arms. Getting the arms positioned because on the bolters... do I have a spare? I thought I saw that. There we go. Okay. See the 2 little dots there and there? Those are basically what sits right in the arms, and that bolter's got to kind of lay back in perfectly. Sometimes you can hide it a little better, but if you can't, like, where was that dude? Right there. See where that gap just doesn't look natural? And I have that on a couple Marines. Some went in, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Others, oh my god. No. Okay, now, with the banner, it's the same thing. That backpack with the little nub, and you've got to get it in there just perfectly and hold it just perfect while that super glue sets, which is one of the reasons why I hated Gorilla Glue super glue. It's a great bond. It gave me the little extra couple seconds. If I screwed something up, I could pry it off, no problem. Whereas the gel seems to set right away. I like the gel. The only reason I don't like the glue is it seems to run everywhere. No matter how little you use, it always seems to run everywhere. And I know you can't really see it because the white primer covers up a bunch of stuff. I know it's there, and it bugs the you-know-what out of me. There's another great with the bolter. It's not on there 100%. So this is the unit, after all my years of doing Games Workshop stuff, that seriously about made me rage quit. Just because of the multi-parts and working with super glue. It's a personal thing. It's just with me. No big deal, right? But we are at the part of the video I love the most. Seriously, I really truly love this part because it enables me to learn something like this. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Did you have issues assembling these Marines? This is what kills me is I want to get the Age of Darkness box set because I want a big Legion force that I can put on the table. I know some people play upwards of 5,000 points. Yes, I have eyes of bringing Rust to the force, you know, his wolves to the force, other tanks, other stuff. Yeah, I want more Siege Dreadnoughts and Contemptor Dreadnoughts, but these guys with the TAC Marines, oh, mama in heaven. I just, it was a great learning experience because I gotta say this. The pauldrons went together well, and it really hides that seam well. But was that necessary? Because you may remember on the Praetors I brought to the channel, they've got studs in their shoulder pauldrons. And they didn't need to be two pieces. So please don't give me anything about the mold lines. You can redesign a little bit. I just, yeah. I don't know. Personal stuff for me? Yeah, I know. Me being picky? Yeah, I know. But still. Okay, now, if it made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that during this video, please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, and that is always appreciated. But there we go, guys. Me bitching about why a box set about made me rage quit. That's right, the Legion Astartes Mark 6 Beaky Boys Tactical Squad. I want to thank all of you for watching this video. I hope you're having a great day, a safe day, and I hope one day to meet you all across the tabletop.